Public servants really have some of the best ideas for how to make the governments that they work in more efficient.
Traditionally, what unions have said to people is, what do you want us to do as the union in bargaining? And so to say, well, think a little outside of that about what would improve your ability to do your job better.
And we decided that we could do the job and do it more efficiently.
We've seen that government now arranges for services as much as they directly provide services. The best way to reverse that trend is to establish the highest quality services possible.
People always talk about government needs to be like the private sector. You know, we have to actually be better than the private sector.
Quality and efficiency is the only way we're going to meet the challenge.
SEIU's 1 million public service members are increasingly working together to find solutions at work and in their communities. Their experience and ideas are saving dollars, improving services, and putting innovation in action. Matt Edgerton has worked as a custodian and member of SEIU Local 925 for 11 years.
I'm sure everyone remembers from childhood. You just had the washable lunch tray, you brought it up to that little window, and then the kitchen staff would wash it. And due to cutbacks and for budgetary reasons, the school district decided to go with styrofoam because it was the cheapest.
I believe they were going through 16 cans of garbage per lunch, and we do 3 lunches a day.
My aha moment was me inside the dumpster jumping on garbage bags, trying to make room to put more garbage bags into the dumpster and thinking, there's gotta be a better way than this.
Matt worked up a proposal to begin a complete recycling program in his middle school.
I started talking to people and I pretty much got, that's a really good idea. We really should do something about that. But too bad it costs money to do that. And it wasn't until SEIU Local 925 brought to my attention that the International was sponsoring this idea contest. That's where picked up the ball and started running with it again at that point.
When we were notified that Matt had won the grand prize of $20,000 for his idea to completely eliminate the styrofoam within our waste stream and within the school district food service, we sat down and had a planning session. 11 elementaries, we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4 converted. I'm not surprised what our folks come up with. They're the ones doing the work, they're the ones that face the challenges each day. I think as an administrator we have a responsibility to listen a little bit more than maybe is the norm.
Well, the first person I had to go to was the kitchen staff.
When a student comes up to the station after they're finished eating, the first thing they'll do is empty any liquid. The lid goes into the garbage and the bottle itself goes into the recycle. Then they dump any plastics into the garbage, and then they push the rest of their food into the compost, and then they stack their tray.
So this beautiful mess right here is all food and paper products in a corn-based bag, and we're going to put it in a compostable dumpster for a company that accepts compostable materials.
Marysville Middle School saved over $5,000 in trash hauling fees in the first year and is now working toward expanding the program district-wide.
And I think it's always important if you can save money in areas of garbage and those kinds of things, then that kind of stuff can go back to the kids for more teachers, more textbooks, whatever it is that we need.
You know, being a school custodian, you kind of get stuck in the day-to-day, and you clean up the school, and the next day it's a mess, and you clean it up, and you do that for 180 days, and then in the summertime you're waxing floors. Doing this has given me something that I can really work creatively with students, with the staff, be able to have the school come together as a group, and it's really, I think, brought custodians in a different light in this district. In a recent school board election, I had school board candidates vying for an endorsement from the SEIU chapters, and the reason that they were stating that they were desperate for this endorsement was because of the recycling project.
We really think that this approach to the work will inspire people to get involved in the union who before have stayed away.
I wanted to talk with you. Student leadership did play a role in the implementation of the program. They helped with signage, they helped with education. we're teaching something to the students and they're all learning.
It's nice to know that you're doing something that doesn't just matter now, it'll matter in a few years too, and it'll build up more and more, if you keep doing it.
If we can change one school at a time, then easily we can just make everything just a better world, honestly.